Hello, Greg here from Studio Marianne. I wanted to show you a quick trick today. So here I have a little recording of me clapping into the microphone. It's not the greatest recording, but you'll see pretty quick here why that doesn't matter. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop it into Slicex here. So now we can play the claps by clicking the keys on the keyboard. Great, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's close that, and now we're going to send this to an empty effects rack or effects channel, and let's put a convolver on there. So now if I play these claps into it, just sounds like claps with reverb on them, right? But now if we drop in a ride cymbal here instead of an impulse response, then you get this effect where the claps actually kind of control which frequencies of this ride sample come out. So you can have like a little bit more of a played feel with your ride sample, and of course you can EQ it over here or stretch it or what have you to try and get something that's going to suit your project or your needs a bit more. So that's kind of like phase one, and you can kind of mix in how much of this dry signal you want there. But it's meant to really just be the thing that that triggers the sample, and it triggers kind of different parts of the frequency information of the sample. So let's turn that off, and let's drop in another convolver, and I'm going to show you another kind of cool thing. So if you do that, now you don't have to use a drum sample. Here I've got a snippet from a remix I was working on. And we can just drop in a little sample like that. Just fade it out. And then you've got, it's kind of hard to hear, let's bring it up a bit. And then we can stretch it a bit. Give it a bit of that self-convolution, so it rings out a bit more. The other thing that you might have to do sometimes here is you can see that right here it's quite loud right in this area right here, and that can cause it to resonate a little bit more. So what I like to do sometimes, I usually pull out the low end, bring it up around somewhere around here. I don't know, somewhere like that. I'm just doing it by eye. It doesn't really matter that much. And then bring it down here, and you can even filter this bit out. Maybe better not to actually filter it out, but so then it's resonant, but it's not quite as intense. Oops, sorry there. And then you can pull it up a bit on the high end too if you want. I got a bit too much of this going on. So now you can play that sample just in the same way that you were playing that ride cymbal. And on top of that, if you wanted to, you bring that ride cymbal back in. Oops. I'd actually maybe go like this. A bit of that out of there. Bring this back in.